Hey guys, Steve Welch here of Beaman Toyota in Nashville. So wanted to show you guys a little bit of another piece of the Toyota Safety Sense system that's on really every Toyota. So what the Safety Sense system has in it has a pre-collision system, dynamic radar cruise control, your lane tracing, lane departure system, and your automatic high beams. Now there's different variations of it that can kind of tweak some of that, but that's really the base 4 items that you're going to get in your Toyota Safety Sense system. All right, like I said, there's variations to it. I'm just trying to be basic here. So what I want to show you though is automatic high beams and how to arm them. So there's different ways to do this on different cars, so I'm going to kind of go over all that at the same time. So first off, what are the automatic high beams? Well, it's pretty easy. If you look on this window right here in the very center up here, there's a camera that's there. That camera doesn't record you or anything like that, but that camera watches forward. All right, so it's part of your pre-collision system, it's part of your lane departure system, and it's part of your automatic high beams. So when it's working for the automatic high beams, what it's doing is it is watching forward to see if it sees either headlights or brake lights. And if that system is on, then if it sees either one of those, you will be in your low beams. But if it sees neither and it is dark enough, you'll be in high beams. So turn them on, turn them off, you know, it'll do all that for you. You really don't have to worry about it too much. But I'm going to kind of show you this, and I got a plane in the background here. So you'll have 2 different types of stalks usually when it comes to a Toyota, at least. But you'll see like this one, it has driving lights, your rear parking lights, and then your headlights, and then obviously off. Well, if you look at like this RAV4 that's right here, you'll notice, looking pretty close at it here, that you've also got the word auto. That's right there. So you can turn them off, auto, driving lights, or headlights. I always tell people turn them on auto if you have auto, just because the auto system will actually turn on and off the headlights based off of how dark it is outside, right? So if you have it like this system, then you have to manually turn it on or turn it off. But either way, the auto high beams will work the same, right? So if you get into like this one, what I'm going to show you is that the lights are off now. If I go ahead and I turn the lights on here, you're going to get this little green icon that's up there, if you see there, that indicates that your headlights are on. Now, if you're driving and you think your headlights are on and you don't have that little green icon there, your headlights aren't on. Make sure you have your headlights on, all right? Now, if you push forward on your Toyota here, now you see I've got the blue light, all right? This means that I am not in the automatic high beams. Why? Because there's a button that is over here, and if I hit this button, then what that will do is that'll turn on my automatic high beams. All right, so now by turning on the automatic high beams, you see it still has this blue light here, but as soon as I come back, now I have this other new little icon that's over here, and that little icon is a icon, which actually means automatic, right? So it's your automatic high beam icon. All right, so that means that your high beams are now armed to be either automatic, to be either on or off. And once your brights would turn on, you'd still get this. So you could still see your brights turning on and turning off, but as long as you have that A up there in that headlight symbol, the car is controlling whether or not your high beams are on, all right? Now, if you're driving and your high beams turn on, you don't want them on, just pull that back real quick, and even in automatic mode, you'll still shut your high beams back off, right? So you can always just hit that again real quick. If you want them to go on real quick, but they're not like on, you can still flip them on that way too. So you can still use your switch and get some control out of it, or just shut back off that little button. If you shut off that button, now you see that A goes off, and there you go. Now, I told you there's a few things that work a little differently. So some of them, once you hit that button, you now also have to push this forward into the high beam mode in order to arm them. That's why I told you to look for the A. So if I have that button on and I've got this pushed forward, you can see in here, I've overridden and turned on the bright lights myself. All right, so you have to go, oh, so pull this back, that A shows back up. On certain vehicles, it's the other way. So Whether or not that A turns on is important. If it doesn't, push this forward. If it does, pull this back, and you'll be able to see if you're in automatic high beams or not. That's probably about the easiest way that I can describe it, trying to make sure that that's there for you. Like I said, if you're in automatic, so if you have auto over here, like I showed you in the other REV4, if you're in auto, you turn on that button, make sure that this is set up, and like I said, even in auto, just take this all the way up, and you'll be able to see if it shows auto or not. So you don't have to wait till it's dark to get your sensor to turn the lights on or off, right? So if you're, obviously if you come off here, then it's going to be off, but it's the easiest way that I think I can show you guys how to use it. Also do want to say that in most cases in Toyota, your headlights have a timer on them. So whether it's 30, 60, or 120 seconds, even if you leave them on, in most cases, tested of course, but in most cases, they'll shut off, and you can actually set that within the settings of your vehicle. So if you want them to stay on a little longer, stay on a little less, or just not stay on at all, you can actually set all of that. So hopefully that gave you a little bit about your automatic headlights, automatic high beams with the Toyota. That's all I got for you guys. Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota. You guys have a great day. Bye.